with our code swagger, and today's topic would be our course. So CORS, which is your cross origin resource sharing part. So let me tell you about the one thing about the course is just like your same domain works on the same domain and the different department. So whenever a request is generated, think about it. When a request is generated to the same domain, it will be same validated over there. But when a request is coming from the different domain server, it could be affected to a different lots of other further things. For example, cross-origin resource sharing is a browser mechanism which enables controlled access of the resource located outside of the given domain. It means it can control the resource which is from the domain outside of the domain, means other resources. It extends the add of flexibility of the same policy, same origin policy, which is your SOAP. सेम ऑरिजिन पॉलिसी में बेसिकली क्या होता है कि आपके जो डेटा ट्रांसमिशन हो रहा है वो आपके सेम पर्टिकुलर डोमेन से ही फ्लो होना चाहिए और किसी ऑरिजिन के थ्रू यानी कि और किसी रिसोर्सेज के थ्रू वो डेटा एक्सेस नहीं होना चाहिए। तो मेजरली यहाँ पे जो इंपॉर्टेंट चीज है आपके यहाँ पे बेसिकली क्या है कि यहाँ पे आपको अंडरस्टैंडिंग करना है कि एक डेटा को हम कैसे फेच कर सकते हैं। जैसे कि अगर आप यहाँ पे देखो, इट इज ऑल्सो प्रोवाइडेड पोटेंशियल ऑफ क्रॉस डोमेन बेस्ड अटैक। Cross domain based attack means, if think about it, XYZ is making a request, but attacker changed the XYZ to ABC. So it means the request has been generated to a different resource, different domain, I will say. So यहाँ पे स्पेसिफिक चीज क्या हो रही है कि एक डोमेन की जो हम चेंज करके किसी और दूसरे डोमेन को डाल देते हैं और डेटा फेच उसी थ्रू फ्लो हो जाता है, जिसके थ्रू अगर आप यहाँ पे देखो, इफ अ वेबसाइट कोड पॉलिसी इज पोरली कॉन्फ़िगर्ड implemented, code is not a protection against cross-site origin attacks such as your cross-site request forgery attack. सबसे ज्यादा जो अटैक यहाँ पे हो रहा है आप देख रहे हो, क्रॉस-साइट रिक्वेस्ट फॉर्जरी अटैक से बहुत सारी चीजें हो सकती हैं, जिसमें एक अटैकर क्या करता है, डेटा के मैनिपुलेट कर सकता है, जो कि क्लाइंट रिक्वेस्ट की बात हो रही है, वर्ब सूट की रिक्वेस्ट की। जैसे कि अगर मैं बात करूँ, एन अटैकर सी सेंसिटिव डेटा API keys means your application keys to be installed. So 200, okay, it's a response code from the server side, response code. And you can see in the same origin policy, you will see something like these two headers, like your access control allow origin and access control allow credentials. So they have given true and they have given an HTTPS maliciouswebsite.com, the origin that has been moved on. But first of thing, see this one, they simply put a get request. An attacker will create a get request, a simple request from his browser. For example, sensitive victim data, HTTP, host vulnerable website, origin, the malicious website has been changed. Origin, they had a header, they add a header. Origin means a different zone or different, you can say resource to be get. तो यहाँ पे जो बात हो रही है, यहाँ पे सिंपल आपकी get parameter the data which is transferred from the URL section. Host header is basically the website where and the website is the vulnerable website. Think about it. Attacker simply add an origin. Origin means a different a resource, a different policies over there. And he just simply what he did, HTTPS at the maliciouswebsite.com. So the most important thing when you simply want to understand the same the course which is a cross origin resource sharing and your SOAP. SOAP is important because same origin policy works on every website. If the data is flowing from the same web resource, it can be flow for the different resource also. एक डोमेन से एक रिक्वेस्ट क्रिएट हो रही है सेम डोमेन के लिए, अगर एक डोमेन के थ्रू किसी ने अटैकर ने किसी और डोमेन को इंसर्ट कर दिया तो इट विल रीडायरेक्ट द क्लाइंट रिक्वेस्ट टू अ डिफरेंट रिसोर्स आल्सो। सिंपल, अगर मैं लॉगिन कर रहा हूँ किसी वेबसाइट में, मान लो यूजर ने पासवर्ड डाल रहा हूँ, बट वो जो डेटा है फ्लो हो रहा है वो किसी और ऑरिजिन पे जा रहा है, सो दैट विल बी योर it will be an attack over there, a simple attack. See this one, same origin policy which is implemented in every website when a website has been developed. The same origin policy is a restricted cross origin. Restricted cross origin means कि और कोई वेब और कोई origin और कोई zone इस पे interconnected नहीं कर सकता. So specification that limits the ability of a website to interact with resource outside of the source or domain. A website interact with the resource of the outside of the source domain. It means it can be infected, or the same origin policy was defined many years ago as a response of potential malicious cross-domain interaction. Cross-domain interaction means it will validate with the host header जो कि आपका यहाँ पे था, such as a new website stealing private data from another. It is generally allows a domain to use request to the other domains but access to the response code. There are many further things can be happened over here. If you search for the Google, for example, course medium report. See, if you are not able to understand that thing, you can understand a simple layman language, the behavior you are observing in the effect of your browser course implementation. Code become standard that no way to call an API endpoint. API means application endpoint, with the user is using different domain from a security reason. Course is a mechanism which aims to allow requests made on behalf of you, and the same time block some requests made by the rogue JS. And it's triggered whenever you are making an HTTP request. For example, they have given C, a different domain, just like your site example.com calls it API.com. API.com is a different domain over here, a different subdomain, a different port number, a different protocol. So the major important thing is to understand how the core mechanism works because of access control origin, which is your header. This is a header meant to be written by the server and indicates what client domain are allowed to access its resource. Simple यहाँ पे बात क्या हो रही है कि डेटा के fetch की बात हो रही है. The wildcard allows any domain. If you get this one asterisk mark, it will means that a domain can be added. Any of the domain can be added over there. And this could be possible with the help of your Burp Suite. So let's have a look in a practical session. Let's go over here. See, server generated ASCO headers from client specific origin header. So they have given same policy needs to be accessed, number of the other domains. And the most important thing is when you're simply adding an origin, in then response with 200 response code, and you will see two headers like from this. And let's try with this attraction first attempt. So this website has an issue with course configuration, that is trust all the origins. To solve this, lab craft some JavaScript that uses course to retrieve administrators API keys and upload the code to your exploit server. So they have given credentials like your Veneer and Peter. So they have given proper things, just like with your browser proxying through Burp Suite, turn intercept off, log into your account and click account details. So you can see the history and observe the key is retrieved, account details and the response code. See this one, response code contains the access control or allow credentials. Allow credentials means they will get you proper data, suggesting let's may support course. If you're getting any header, if you get any header response from the server side, there could be a course vulnerability. And see this one, sometimes it will show you, otherwise if it's not showing you any response code from like this one, there will be no vulnerability. So what we can do, we can try over here lots of other things. Send the request to the Burp repeater and resubmit it with the added header, origin header. See, a different header that can be used for the further stages. So our main objective over here is to understand how the codes shop is work over there. There are many further things can be happen over there that can be lead us for information gathering part. So we're gonna try one by one all the possibilities over here. For example, let's have a look over here. First thing first, we need to understand how the same origin policy works. You'll see something like this: URL accessed and access permitted. The same origin policy is a web browser security mechanism that aims to prevent websites from attacking each other. See, it means cannot be interconnected with any of the other websites. It's gonna interconnected with the same domain, the same policy that they're gonna use. You can see the same origin policy restricts scripts on the origin from accessing data from another origin. Origin means zone. Okay. So over here, the most important thing, an origin consists of URL scheme like your domain, port numbers. There could be anything over there. For example, you can see a normal website.com as an example, an example.html file. See this one. This uses the HTML, the domain name. The domain name is this one is your, and the port number they are using currently is 80 port. So what could be the possibilities that can be used for the data interconnected part? So over here you can see normal website.com examples. You will say yes schemes, domains and port. No different schema ports. They are using HTTP, HTTPS. But the most important part, how the data is flowing on the backend part. So in this scenario, let's have an access of Wiener and Peter. Wiener and Peter. So let's do a duplicate of this one. There are lots of policies can be fetched. It's all about to understand the attack phase, how the attack phase works. So let's have a look. So attack access. So let's try with the login part. WIENER Peter. So we are logged in to the user Peter. So what is our main objective? See over here. With your browser proxying with the burp suite, turn out your intercept off, log into account and click account details, review the history and observe the key is retrieved by eject request like account details, and response contain the access control or not header. Eject report. So our major objective over here is to simply get a response code which contains the header like your access control origin header. So review this history and observe your key is retrieved by the eject request, account details, and the response code containing file. So let's see my account. So we have our API key over here. So let's try to intercept. Let's try hacker@co.in. So over here you can see a proper request has been created. You can see, but we're gonna change this one to the repeater part. Our major objective is to simply get a access control header. It's saying 302 found. But over here, what we have to do, we have to simply understand how the access control works. So see over here, review the history and observe your key is retrieved by eject request of account details or not. Your history, which is posted over here. all the history contents has been account details. See, my account details. See, we have to examine this one. Refer origin. See this one. Let's have a look. Hmm. So what I can observe, account details, which is your 200, showing us the response code, which is our Viner and hackers email.com, which has an API key, which is this one. But what we have over here, send a request to the burp repeater, resubmit with the header origin with the https.com. We have to add a new header with the example.com. Anything could be there. Why? Because now if we are getting any API endpoints keys from the server side, we're gonna add a header point. So I'm gonna add a header over here, which will be my origin with example.com. It could be anything. So let's try bing.com. Okay, first of all, there were two origin part, so I'm gonna remove this one, and I'm gonna change over here. Let's try. So the major objective thing is an attacker simply see the origin has been changed, but we can simply get the data, but the data which is transferring from the same domain, but this data is this domain can be sent to any of the website over there. And if you look over this one properly, observe that the origin is reflected with the access control origin or header or not. So we need this one, access control origin. So it should be from the header side, but access control origin, yeah, see, it's true. Means the data which can be transferred from the attacker PC to the different PC over there. And over here you can see it has access control origin true credentials, and the data is transferring from the Bing API or any of the websites. See this one. If I simply write Bing API, bing.com, so the data is transferring from the bing.com website also, and it can be accessed by the different origin also, different website. So show response in browser. Let's have a look if it works or not. We can see the normal header files over here. So the most important thing is we can see that the client has rewrite the different source. And what could be the possibilities over here? See, now observe to exploit the server. Enter the following HTML replacing URL, the URL, and with the URL of your specific lab and testing with a clicking view exploit. So over here we have a proper script that could be used over here. The URL, you have to enter the URL which you get over here. Like your might be this one. But the most important part that a specific origin can be accessed by a different origin also. Because मैंने जो यहाँ पे डेटा बनाया था, देखो आप सिंपल यहाँ पे क्रेडेंशियल्स डाली थी मैंने वाइनर और पीटर, इसमें यहाँ पे ईमेल एड्रेस डाला था मैंने और एपीआई की। तो एक ओरिजिन से दूसरे ओरिजिन पे ये जंप करा रहा है, यानी कि जंप नहीं कराना चाहिए क्योंकि वो सेम ओरिजिन पे होना चाहिए आपका, यानी कि सेम जोन। यानी कि जो मैंने यहाँ पे बर्बसूट के वेबसाइट में लॉगिन किया था और मैं ईमेल एड्रेस अपने बर्बसूट को ही डाल रहा हूँ, बट वो डेटा किसी और वेबसाइट में यानी कि किसी और ओरिजिन में भी सेंड हो पा रहा है। So there will be a critical vulnerabilities of these things. Majorly, और यहाँ पे अगर आप देखो, यहाँ पे जब रिस्पॉन्स कोड में मैंने चेंज किया तो यहाँ पे सेम ओरिजिन पॉलिसी जो एक्सेस कंट्रोल यहाँ पे आ रहा है वो आपका यहाँ पे रिफ्लेक्टेड कर रहा है कि बिंग डॉट एपीआई के पे जा रहा है, और सेम आपका यहाँ पे एक्सेस कंट्रोल भी ट्रू है डेटा फेचिंग के लिए। So there are many further things can happen over there. So सबसे ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट क्या है कि अगर यहाँ पे ओरिजिन चेंज हो रहा है तो यहाँ पे फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल यहाँ पे एरर आना चाहिए 404, because an attacker can simply rewrite the client request to a different resource, and there are many other further things can be happening. So let's have a look on some of my topics